What is up, guys? It's Cory again with another episode of Quarantine with Cory. Now, tonight, we got 7 minutes on social media. 7 minutes starting now. I don't know about you, but I've been spending a little bit more time on social media than I usually do, right? With this quarantine going on, I'm not spending all my time on there, but I'm definitely spending more time than usual. Man, if it wasn't for social media, Netflix, Hulu, all those things, I'd be really bored right now. You're probably in the same boat, right? So, with us spending more time online on social media, I just want to hop on here quick and give you a couple tips to help you stay sane and healthy through it all, right? Now, social media, right? It can be really consuming. I don't know. I've got wrapped up in a moment and ended up scrolling for hours, right? And all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, where did the time go? Right? You get so caught up, you get so just captivated with everything going on that you forget that there's even a world around you. And I'm going to just give you a couple tips tonight. And the first tip is this: set boundaries. Parents, set boundaries for your kids. Teens, set boundaries for yourself. Because social media was designed to be fun, was designed to connect with people. See, I wouldn't be able to connect with you right now if it wasn't for social media, because for one, we aren't supposed to leave our houses, and for two, like, you guys are, some of you are really far away from me right now. Social media was designed for that. But when we let it control our lives, when we let it consume every aspect of our lives, it becomes a chore. It becomes demanding. It becomes a job, and it's no longer fun. It starts to cause problems. Man, you've been there. We all have had it consume us to a point where we're just exhausted. So do yourself a favor and set boundaries. Give yourself a time that no matter what's going on online, you shut the phone down so that you can relax and shut it off for just a little bit. Detoxify, cleanse your mind a little bit from all of the madness that's going on around you. See, when I was growing up, we didn't have all of that. We had MySpace and like MSN Messenger and stuff, but now there's so many: Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, LinkedIn. There's something for everybody, and that's awesome. But it also is super dangerous and super important to set those boundaries so it doesn't consume your entire life. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Set those boundaries, protect yourself, let yourself have a little bit of a break. The second thing is this: what do you see right now? You see me and a white screen, right? Well, what you don't see all around this video is madness. I mean, there's a hammer sitting there on the couch, there's my hat, there's a pair of shoes right there, there's a microphone literally sitting right here, right outside of the camera lens. You don't see that. All you can see is me and the white screen. You see exactly what I chose for you to see. Guys, that's exactly what your news feed is. Remember that. People are choosing what they want you to see. Stephen Furtick, in the book Crash the Chatterbox, said this: that social media, when we compare ourselves to people's news feeds, it's us comparing our behind the scenes to everybody else's highlight reels. So take some pressure off yourself. Remember that you're seeing what they want you to see. Don't try to measure up to what they're putting on their news feed. See, everybody's got issues. Everybody's got some clutter outside of the view of the camera lens. And it's okay. So focus on being you. Focus on what you can do, what you can control. Don't get so caught up on what everybody's news feeds look like. Drop them a like, but then just move on. Right? Be happy for them. But remember, it's not always what it seems. Third thing is this: there's a lot of challenges that go on social media. A lot of them are cool. A lot of them are to raise money for certain causes, to raise awareness for certain diseases or whatever. A lot of them are really cool. Some of them are really fun. But there's a lot of dangerous and really stupid ones too, right? That you might be tempted to do to try and get your little bit of fame or to try and go viral, right? And I sometimes do some silly or ridiculous videos to try and get a laugh or try and engage this certain groups or whatever, right? But I enjoy doing them. And even if I got 0 likes, I'd be okay with it because I enjoyed making the video. So before you go and do a challenge, ask yourself if you'd be okay doing it if you got 0 likes. Because chances are you're not going to go viral. And it's not worth it to put yourself in a dangerous position just to try and get a little bit of fame. So make sure you're smart about those challenges. Don't be eating Tide Pods or sticking things up your nose. Like, that's just weird. You're better than that. Come on. And guys, social media is like a magnifying glass. 4th thing, everything you put on there blows up. So before you post anything, before you comment on anybody's thread or whatever you write, it might feel safe in your own, behind the screen in your own room. It might feel safe, like nobody's going to see it. Your profile might even be set to private. Even with all of those things going on, ask yourself this before you post. If you woke up tomorrow and your post, your comment was on the front page of the New York Times with your name and your picture next to it, would you be okay with it? If not, don't post it. Because things go viral, people see it, you may think you're safe, people might see it, and it could ruin your life. I'm not saying it to scare you, I'm saying it because it's the truth. You've seen it. So ask yourself that question before you post or send a message. Social media is a magnifying glass. It can be used to do really cool, great things, or it can be used to do some pretty terrible things. So be smart on social media. Have fun on there. Set boundaries. Don't get caught up comparing your behind the scenes to everybody else's highlight reel. Don't do challenges just to try and get famous. Do it because you enjoy them. And don't post anything that you wouldn't want to end up on the front page of the New York Times. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.